Hello, how's it going, Nuvix community? In this video, we will show you for educational and informational purposes how our Nuvix analyzer works when applied to the Forex market. This content does not constitute financial advice or investment recommendations. Its sole purpose is to demonstrate the tool's functionality and educational capabilities. The first thing we want to do is go to this page I have here, which is called TradingView. You just have to go to your Google Chrome browser and search for tradingview.com. This will come up. If you don't have an account, we recommend that you create one. It's absolutely free. In my case, I already have an account, so all I have to do is click on this icon to show the different pairs. I'm going to select the EUR USD pair, which is the one I'll be analyzing. On the left side, the EUR USD chart already appears, and I click where it says Full Chart. Once you get to this section, you'll see the different candlesticks. The first thing I want to do is adjust the candlestick time frame. In my case, I like to trade on the 1 hour time frame. This means that each of these candles represents 1 hour of price movement. If I set it to 15 minutes, the candles change and each one now represents 15 minutes of movement. The more time we give it, the more effective it is. So personally, I like to do it on the 1 hour time frame. Now here, to hide this section, I just click on this icon and it disappears. And I'm going to click on the icon for my tool, which is Nuvix. I already have my test account here. I'm just going to click on services, select the type of analysis, okay? And I'm going to choose Forex. Now, something important is that before analyzing, we're going to need to add an indicator called SRI. And to add it, we just have to simply go to this particular icon that clearly says indicators, and then I'm going to carefully add the SRI. And it's this one called Stochastic RSI. Now, if you're already an experienced trader and want to add some other indicators of your choice, you can do so, but at a minimum, we do recommend that you add this indicator to give the analyzer better odds. Once we have it, we're going to click where it says Set Area and take a screenshot. And I really want you to carefully notice that I'm going to take a detailed screenshot starting precisely from the far left side of my screen in order to clearly show you which specific pair I am diligently analyzing. So from there, I'm going to cover the entire area of the chart so that the analyzer can see everything, including the candle time frame, the pair we're selecting, the price, and absolutely all the information. It's important that the screenshot contains all the information the analyzer needs. Once we've taken this screenshot, I'm going to click where it says Start. By the way, I have it in English here, but you can change it to the language of your choice. For example, you can set it to Spanish or whichever language you prefer. Ready? Now, once I've clicked Start, here it's going to tell me before analyzing, okay? I need to know information about your investor profile. And it asks me to complete my profile. And it's something very simple. All I have to do is click this word that says Start. In your case, you might have a button that says Start. Just click the button. Or you can type the word Start in the chat. Press Enter and it will start asking you some questions to verify your status as an investor. So number 1 says, do you have previous experience? Here we are. Do you have previous experience? Yes or no? The analyzer is designed for people who have no experience. So if you want to answer yes, it will ask you more questions. If you answer no, it will simply give you the information you need to make a decision. It asks, how much capital do you have available to invest? This is extremely important because depending on the amount of money you have available in your broker account, it will determine the information the analyzer gives you for better decision making. So here it's important to enter the amount you have. Let's say you have $1,000. So I'm going to enter $1,000. It asks me the next question. What currency is your capital in? It's in dollars, so I select USD. The next question it asks is, what is your investment time horizon? In my case, I'm going to choose short term to enter and exit the market within a few hours, possibly a couple of days. Do you currently have any open trades? I'm going to select no. If you do have open trades, obviously you should select yes. And it says, thank you for completing your profile. Now to continue, click on the Take New Area button or simply Analyze Selected Area. I had already selected an area to analyze. So I just click on Analyze Selected Area. Or if you prefer, you can select a new area and analyze it again. However, just by clicking this button, that will be enough. Now, as you can see, the artificial intelligence is already working here. And at this moment, what it's doing is checking different information besides what you provided. It not only checks the information you provided with the screenshot, but through connections with different information providers, it will review both fundamental news and the latest movements of this pair over the past 2 weeks, and it will give you a complete technical analysis so you can make a good decision. Obviously, right above, it will give you a more summarized analysis so you can make a decision. It's important to emphasize that all the information the analyzer gives you is for informational and educational purposes so you can make a decision. However, here it gives you some points that are considered a good opportunity. Here it will give you the entry point. Here it will give you the stop loss. Here it will give you the take profit, the risk-reward ratio. And it's important to note the lot size it gives you. Now I'm going to show you where to enter these numbers if you're completely new to trading. I'm going to tell you exactly where these numbers go and where you can enter them. The first thing worth emphasizing is that you should already have an account with a broker of your choice in order to make trades. And my suggestion is that you look for a broker that is regulated in your country and open an account with the broker of your choice. Assuming you already have a broker account, now we're going to switch to my phone screen so I can show you how, using MetaTrader 4, I'm going to place this trade. In case you're not familiar with MetaTrader 4, it's simply an app you can download either from the App Store or on Android, and you just search for it as MetaTrader 4. And this is the app you need to download. If you have more experience in trading and use another platform like MetaTrader 5 or any other, feel free to use whichever one you're most comfortable with. Very well. As you can see, we're already on my phone screen and we're going to look at where to enter the numbers that come up in the analyzer. Once again, let's go to my phone screen. This is the list of currencies or currency pairs available. If the currency pair you're analyzing doesn't appear, you just need to click the plus button and search for the pair you want. In this case, I'm going to click here where it says Euro USD. And I'm going to click where it says trade. Now, in this section, it's very important, number one, to click here where it says buy stop. This is the type of execution we need. We can choose instant execution, which is immediate. We can choose buy limit. And if we look at what ChatGPT says about the distinction between buy limit and buy stop, this is what it means. Buy limit is used when you expect the price to go down before going up. And buy stop means you expect the price to go up, break through a resistance, and continue rising. In my case, since I'm not an expert in trading, I just use one of the two. In this case, we're going to use buy stop because I know that's the right one. However, if buy stop doesn't work for you, all you have to do is switch to buy limit in case it doesn't let you place the trade. Alright? So let's do it here. Once again, this is my screen. Buy stop at the price. Here I'm going to enter the entry price. This is the price I'm going to enter. So let's go here once more and I'm going to erase this price and enter $6.92. 1.16692. For stop loss, I'm going to enter the next number. Okay, here in stop loss, it's 16,292. 292. And for take profit, I'm obviously going to enter what it says for take profit. So I erase this. And it's 17,592. And what it's going to do is the following. Okay? If I click where it says place, what it's going to do is wait for the price to reach this point. And at that moment, the trade will be executed. Okay? If the price, instead of going up, because we're buying, instead of going up, it goes down and reaches this point, that's where the trade will close. And here it tells us that you will lose 40 pips. Don't worry if you don't know the definition of pips, they're simply points. And for the take profit, it says you'll gain 90 pips. And here it gives you the risk-reward ratio. Now it's important that you look at the lot size. It tells you it's 0.05 based on the fact that you have $1,000 in your account. Let's go back to the phone screen for a moment, and this is where the lot size is. I need to change this number too. I click here and I'm going to change it to 0.05, which is the lot size it's suggesting to me. And that's where I'm going to click on place. And what it's going to do is open the trade for me. It will set the trade as pending at that moment. Here it's setting the trade as pending. The moment the price reaches this point, that's when the trade will be executed. If it drops to this point, it will close automatically, and I will lose these 40 pips, which is equivalent to 2% of my account. And the profit, the gain, if it reaches this point, will close automatically, and you will earn 90 pips, which is approximately 4.5% of your account. So each individual trade will consistently risk precisely 2% of your entire trading account balance, and you could potentially earn a significant return of 3, 4, or even 5%, depending entirely on the specific number of pips you successfully manage to gain. Now, my recommendation is that if you're new to trading, thank you. Don't worry too much about this for now. Little by little, you can watch some other videos to get familiar with the terminology. The only thing you really need to know is where to place these points. Now, let's go back to my phone screen and I'll show you something quickly. Alright, here we are. I placed these two trades. That's it, today I placed these two trades. And as you can see, they're very similar. I placed one with the lot size calculated based on $1,000. The other one I placed with a lot size of 2 because this is an account with $100,000. A demo account with $100,000, and it told me to use 2 lots. Obviously, this is the example we just did right now. Now, do you remember the different execution modes? These right here, instant execution, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and sell stop. How do you know which one to choose? Well, if the financial signal explicitly states alcista, or it might also clearly indicate bullish, this fundamentally means that the market trend is indeed moving upwards, indicating a positive direction. So, when we're going to place the trade, we're going to buy. Why? Because it's going up. And if in this parameter, instead of alcista, it said bajista, then instead of using buy limit or buy stop, we would use sell limit and sell stop. Hey Alberto, so how do I know which one to use? Just pick one of the two. If it doesn't let you place it, it means you chose the wrong one, so pick the other. This is how I teach people to trade even if they know absolutely nothing about Forex. You're going to select buy limit. If it doesn't let you execute, then select buy stop. Obviously, assuming it's a bullish signal. If the signal says bearish, then you select sell limit. If it doesn't let you place it, then select sell stop so that you don't get confused and know exactly which one it is. If you're choosing the wrong one, it simply won't let you place it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this tutorial has helped you. If you have any questions, we're here to help.